It was good. I mean, they came out hard, especially I mean, they come out hard every time against us, and they're a good team. Obviously, they're the defending champs for a reason. Even off a back-to-back, they were ready to play, and I thought, they won a lot of battles against us in that first period. I thought, I thought we were ready to play. I thought our intensity and everything was there. I just thought that we were just kind of getting ourselves out of position and losing battles because we were so wound up, and we were able to calm things down after the first period there, and we played two, I thought, really good periods, and able to get it done against, like I said, against these guys. It always seems like it takes extra time. The games are always tough, and it feels good.
A lot of games left. Do they have a playoff feel a little bit?
It always does against these guys. I think, number one, I mean, they get some fans here in the building, and our fans, I think, get a little, which we love, they get a little territorial, and so the chants start coming earlier than they do in other games. And, so I think that amps it up. And then obviously, again, being a division team, being so close in the standings, and just the proximity to everything else about these guys, it makes it always kind of feel that way, have that intensity of almost a playoff game. And you're never going to match that. There's just nothing like playoff hockey. But, as far as a regular season game, it's definitely amped up.
For a guy that has so much defensive responsibility in a game like this against the line that you have to play against, how nice is it that the last play of the ice is your shot going in the net?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good. But, we get there because everybody else puts in their work. And I'm the one that ends up finishing it. But, it could have been Borky. I thought that was a goal, but – you're not gonna get some calls sometimes, but it feels good.
Since you bring that up, these are situations you're going to go through. You had one goal, maybe two goals that you should have gotten. You didn't get tonight, but you didn't get rattled. You stayed with it. How important is that mentality for this young team?
It's huge. It's that mentality that we're going to have. It's ups and downs. You got to have a thick skin and a mental toughness. And listen, the refs are human too. I mean, they make mistakes. They see. It's a fast game out there for us, and it's a fast game for them. So, you're gonna have to play through some missed calls, and I think in this game, it always finds a way to even itself out. We might get one coming down the stretch that we don't deserve, and anything happens. So. It is what it is.
I was watching your defense tonight. It seemed like the guys that a lot of times are offensive were much more defensive in doing the job tonight. The guys that are kind of defensive, like Ryan Murray, he winds up with a goal. Nudavara was shooting the puck from everywhere tonight. How good did they play?
Yeah, I mean, when they're active and they're in the rush, I mean, Jack was in the rush. He jumped into the rush, came back, defended, and jumped back in the rush. A couple of guys were like, be ready. Is he tired? I don't think he ever gets tired. But yeah, I mean, when we're playing well, it's in units, and our D's our defense is a big part of that, our offense. So we need that in order to win some games here. So it was nice to see Murr get one, and our D, when they're jumping in, help us out big time.
One last thing, I was just talking to Seth, and he said that at the beginning of that overtime, you guys weren't communicating at all, and that's where the turnover occurred. And he said you came back in the zone and said, "Listen, we got to talk about this." And as soon as you did, you rushed down the ice and scored. How important was it for you to just kind of grab that situation and say that's enough?
Yeah, it's a man-on-man situation. So even if they're switching, they're rotating. They got some good players, obviously, with speed. You just got to talk it out. I don't think we were communicating well enough at the start of that overtime. So yeah, we turned the puck over. Afterwards, I just said, "Hey, I got that guy, you got that guy," and obviously that leaves Cam behind me with the third guy. So communications is tough, and especially it gets a little bit harder when the players start crisscrossing and moving in and out. But we were able to get it straightened out and find a way to win a big game.
Just in time. Thanks, Dubie. Congratulations.
Thanks.